Chicken fried in a cast iron skillet. Cornbread cooked in a cast iron skillet. Shrimp and grits, that's a big one. Turnip greens, but only when they're in season. You know, some people have been cooking those things at home all along, but if you've ever enjoyed that at a restaurant or seen it in a cookbook, you need to thank today's protagonist, the queen of Southern cooking, Edna Lewis. By the way, my name is Dr. Tim, and if stories like this whet your appetite, then go ahead and give me a follow. Edna Lewis was born in 1916 in the tiny community of Freetown, Virginia. Lewis's grandparents helped establish Freetown in the years after the Civil War, and they created a thriving black community in rural Virginia. And if you were to ask Miss Edna about it, food was the glue that held that community together. But she was a major culinary influence as a chef at all sorts of different restaurants up and down the East Coast. Lewis's major turning point came when she broke her leg in the late 1960s and decided to sit down and start writing books. In particular, her book, The Taste of Country Cooking, is a total pleasure to read. It tells the story of what it's like to grow up in Freetown, what people ate at different times of year, when is the proper time of year to kill a hog, early December when it's cold enough. What do you eat during a hog killing? What sorts of cookies do you make when the hickory nuts are falling? In fact, Lewis said several times that her entire life's work as a chef was trying to recapture some of the delicious food and the sensations and the feeling of living in that community back when she was a kid. It shows how artful that food had been all along and made people start to pay attention. You look like you could use some cornbread.